Hey there, welcome to the Family Jam server. Hope you got your snacks ready and you're ready for another fun episode on the Family Jam server. We got Batman flying around, hanging out with us today. And we're going to be working down below here in one of our family's mini mega builds on the server. And we are going to be building a nether enclosure. Let's jump down there right away. How you doing, Batman? Hope you're having a good day. So we are building the nether version of what you see here. Back last week or the week before, we worked on this, which is an enclosure for some of the overworld mobs. You can see our little zombie here staring up at villagers there. That's just what he does all day. Our friendly creeper and our friendly skeleton. So we're going to be working on the nether version of this enclosure to bring some of the awesome nether mobs into our mega zoo that we're working away on here over time. So let's jump right into it. The idea to build this entire area came before we even decided to start our YouTube channel. You'll see in the background there that the nether enclosure is already almost built. That's because we did all the gathering and building before the YouTube channel was even created. All we have left to do now is add in some lighting and add in the glass to protect us from the mobs. For the longest time now, I've been a big fan of using hidden lighting instead of obvious lighting like torches and whatnot. So for this build, as well as you would have noticed the overworld mob build, we decided to use crying obsidian to add in some nice light sources without it being just ugly or whatever. So we're going to get all of these different light sources in. You notice that something else that I do and many people that are builders like to do is taking the time to put in a block, step back, think about it, and decide, hey, how does this look? You know, it's kind of crazy to think that I got this game when I was in my early 20s and had no kids, and now I'm in my late 30s and have 5 kids, and been playing this little game called Minecraft off and on all that time. So we're gonna keep working on this and jump into a time lapse. And there we go. Got all the light sources in place, the crying obsidian. Standing back here, I think I'm happy with how it looks. I really like the feel. Doesn't look exactly like the other one. Just enough randomization. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Put away what we're done with, the crying obsidian. We got way too big of a chest monster down here. It takes a minute to figure out what to put where, and looks like I already have the glass that I need to get that going. So we're going to start placing that. One drawback of the texture pack that we're using is the glass is a little bit hard to see. I'm just double checking here, making sure that I followed the same pattern that I use over here, setting it back a little bit from the edge so that we can jump up and take a look at the mobs without the mobs being able to attack us. Let's jump into another time lapse. All the glass is in place so that we're well protected from the mobs that we're going to have in here eventually. But before we get to that, it's time for a new segment that I like to call Side Quest! For today's side quest, we need to go get ourselves some more Gilded Blackstone. Lady Luck is working on some entrances for our zoo, and we only have one left, so we need to head on off to the Nether and find ourselves some Gilded Blackstone. Of course, the only place you can find that is at a bastion, and the best type of bastion is the treasure bastion. Let's go find ourselves a bastion and get busy on this side quest. That took a little longer than I'd like to admit, but here we are. Let's climb on up and see what we can find. And just like that, through the magic of editing, here we are at the top. Let's see how long it takes to find our first Gilded Blackstone. Hopefully not as long as it took to find this bastion. I don't know if you can see what I can see, but there is our first piece of Gilded Blackstone. Woohoo! And it was at that moment that I realized I forgot to bring my Silk Touch pickaxe. I was going to give up on the side quest, but decided instead to take out my frustration on some piglins. After that, I was feeling much better and had the clarity of mind to remember that there was a chance of finding Gilded Blackstone in chests at Bastion, so off I went. After some searching, we finally came across this chest and got our first 5 Gilded Blackstone. Off to find some more. We had made it through the entire bastion, and our last hope was a treasure room at the very bottom. At this point, I had pretty much given up hope. And then we opened up this last chest and found ourselves with 31 Gilded Blackstone. That last chest coming in clutch. We gathered up the rest of the gold and it was time to head on home. So what do we learn from this side quest? Never give up hope. We thought we were down when we didn't have our Silk Touch pick, and next thing we know, we're coming back to Lady Luck with 31 Gilded Blackstone so she can keep on working on these entrances for our mega build zoo. Time to head back to our main project. With all the glass in place, it's now time to get ready to transport the mobs. To lay out a way to get the mobs down from the Nether into our new enclosure. The first step is to extend the rails over to the Nether enclosure from the system that we already laid out when we were transporting the overworld mobs into their enclosure. With all the tracks laid out, we now need to dig a way to get them into the enclosure in such a way that they hopefully won't kill us. With that all set up, we're now ready to run the rest of the rails into the area that they will be living the rest of their lives. With having the rails run all the way from the Nether portal down into their enclosure, hopefully we'll be able to get them in there without any issues. Let me finish getting the rest of these rails down and we'll continue on to the next part. With the rest of the rails down, there's only a few steps left to go. First off, we need to clear out enough space to make sure all the mobs can get down here from the Nether without suffocating in the walls. With that all done, let's head topside. All that's left to do is to reroute these rails to in front of the Nether portal, create a cage to contain the Nether mobs when they come into the overworld from the Nether, And then off camera, I went into the Nether and expanded the highway that we already had in place to the closest Nether fortress and added some rails. And now everything is ready to go. Now all we need is some help from Frogmaster to wrangle ourselves some Nether mobs. It's now a couple days later in real life, and Frogmaster and I are ready to get this show on the road. There he is, right there. Let's see how this goes. The first mob that Frogmaster decided to try to capture was a blaze. This being the first time we had ever attempted to do something like this, it took a little bit longer than we expected. So, cue the time lapse. We finally successfully trapped that blaze in the minecart. Time to send him off to the overworld. Caught up to where the blaze is waiting for me, sending me a nice little greeting, throwing some fire my way. Let's fix this quickly. There we go. And see about getting him out of that minecart and into, ouch, burning hurts, and get him into the overworld. Frogmaster's on the other side there, breaking that minecart, and ouch, he is through. There we go. Time to hit into the overworld and see how much more he would like to hurt us. There he is. Ouch. There he is. Come on. Need to get him into a minecart, and he's into a minecart. Let's get him hitting on down to his new home, and oh, let's hope he doesn't die in that rain. You think he's okay? Uh-oh, he's stuck here. Oh no, this is a problem. Come on, let's see if we can't fix it. Get him going again, and oh, there's another rail missing. Whoa, so many issues. Come on, there we go. Let's see if he can make it all the way. Let's fix this quickly, and oh, another one broken. And I think, yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I hope we're good. Come on. Come on. And we're not good. What happened? Uh-oh. No. We can fix this. Okay, Frogmaster has him trapped in the hole. Let's get him out of the hole. Get him going. Come on. There we go. Get him back going on over there. And I just realized that I didn't fix whatever caused the issue in the first place. It was a minecart. Come on, can we get it? No, there he goes again. All right, let's get the minecart. All right, let's break that minecart. And looks like Frogmaster trapped him. Just got to get him back onto the rails. Nope, wrong way. All right, come on. Oh, come on. All right. Let's see, and we got it. Now we just have to break that rail underneath the minecart. That's why I set up that trap door, and we should be able to get that broken. There we go. That is good. Now set up the powered rail right next to it. Oops, mistakes were made. Let's fix that quickly. And powered rail back in place. We're ready to go get the next mob. This time around, Frogmaster is going after Pigman. Of course, Pigman, when it gets into the overworld, will turn into a zombified Pigman, which is A-okay. Seems like it's going quite a bit smoother than the first time around. Get him to follow us on up here. Oh, this is a little bit of an issue. Gotta deal with these few visitors. A couple more you want to play. Oh. And there we go. And looks like he's in his minecart, and off we go. There he is, waiting to go to the overworld. Cue the time lapse of him going to his new home. now have him in place next to our Blaze friend right next door. Gonna get things ready here for our next mob to be transported. Move this over here. And let's go take a peek at our new visitors. There's our Blaze friend just waiting to be set free. Time to hit up and do it all over again. We're back at our local Nether fortress, and as you can see, Frogmaster is already trying to wrangle our final Nether friend, a Wither skeleton. Let's get him back home. With Frogmaster and I finished transporting all of our new pets, let's get them released into their new home. With our last mob pet out of its minecart, it's time to witness them explore their new home. And after all that, it's time to seal our new mob pets in, add some finishing touches, and then sit back and enjoy our finished project. And there we go. Frogmaster and I worked on this off and on for a few weeks, and we're finally at the finish line. We have our 3 new Nether pets in their new home in our beautiful zoo mega project. If you like this video, please drop a subscribe and hit the like button and share with your friends. We'll see you on the next video.